Hello there, everyone. I decided I wanted to play some of this and do a little gun building. And just kind of look at some more of the features of the game. Such as this one is interesting. Being able to change the loadout of where you can put things. They've got a few different choices here. But I'm just going to keep it on that one for now. Oh, let's see, what was I? Because I had gone into the breaching protocol one, and I've played it a couple of times, and there's a vault option I haven't fully explored that lets you take a custom-built gun into it, instead of needing to rebuild it every time. And so, that's what I was going to look at. Actually, I think this one has a full spawner in it, so let's go to this one. This one's different than the one that I've been doing, like, just range. This one's got a few things going on. It lets you spawn sausages to shoot at. Things like that. I'm using this little doodad, whatever this is here. You can go ahead and pick spawn me a sausage. Or a sausage. And I want to spawn him right there. And then you can just go over here, pick up a gun, and say hello to sausage. Just like that. Hi there, welcome. What is this? What's the caliber in this? Nope, too late now. Oh, this is a neat feature I found too, is you can actually grab these and lift the height of it to where you want it to be. I need to change. There we go. Oh, let's see here. What am I going to make? I wanted to look at the vault system. How does this work? Vault file system. Click to select file. So these are two that I made the other day. And I made them in cases so I can spawn them. But I've not been able to figure out how to actually get it in the vault system, which is accessible here. So I can click this, but there's nothing here. There are no saved weapons here. And I'm not sure why. It says scan. Wait a minute, can I just spawn one of these? Whoa, there it is. Okay. Now this is wait a minute, is this a different color? Looks like a different color case. I thought this was originally like a tan color. This is a custom USB tactical that I built. A little bit after one that I actually had. A while ago. A long time ago. What feels like a lifetime ago. But I was recently in a match that I did not stream. Just running through a bunch of the different pistols, because I was wanting to get a feel for, if I decided to get one again, what am I actually looking for in one? And the funny thing was, is I ended up coming right back to this one, which is one that I've already owned in the past before. Yep. Oh, you gotta remember to take that safety off. That was not what I meant to do, actually. That was incorrect. What I meant to do here was I meant to spawn this, and instead of playing with it, take it over here, set it down right there, hit scan. No. Scan? Nope, it don't like that. Alright, I guess we do have to open it. How about that? Hey there, welcome everyone. Homebrew gun. There are definitely some homebrew guns in this. And there are some real monstrosities available. Alright, well, let me scan this one. There we go. Alright. With a mag in it. Good. Yeah, I was thinking about it while I was actually looking at a bunch of different ones. And whenever I try out a 1911, my problem with them is just that it's a single stack magazine. If I'm going to shoot 45, I'd rather have a nice double stack like this. Actually, let's just go ahead and stow that. Oh, there we go. That's a good time right there. Actually, I should turn on the lasers. All right. Well, I got one in there now. What is this? Is this a thing to separate them by... It must be. It must be a thing to help separate them by type. Alright, so we can go back over here then. I can build some guns and just put them in over there. And we can test it with sausage people. Of course, we gotta test it with the sausage people. Actually, I think I can just make this float in the air, can't I? Yep. Oops. Good stuff. Completely empty. This was the other one that I had built. It was a little bit silly. There we go. I do wish there was a bit more for being able to customize color. I think that would be a lot of fun. But it's a pretty standard carbine. I like the one that lets you not have the front post and use a backup post instead. And I was able to mount this one so that the backup sights can see through the EOTech. Well, let's be real here. That's an EOTech. Come on. Because to me, having that backup is important. I feel. And I would rather have it represented even in a fake VR gun like this that doesn't necessarily need that. The scope isn't going to suddenly stop working. Not in VR, usually. Nice. Ah, that's a good one. Let's see, I'll go ahead and give it the one magazine. I am not going to slap it forward, though. And also, I think I need to sit and check whether or not I really want the laser on the bottom or to the left. I was thinking about this last night, actually. And I think it's one that I need to test in the range. Because my thought was, when I fire, the way I pull the trigger, or the way I'm reacting to the weapon, is going to cause me to pull one direction or the other, often. A lot because I'm still adjusting to how to shoot in VR. This would be a lot easier if it was a real rifle. But basically, if I mount it on the bottom, it's going to be pointing a little bit below, typically, unless I do set the range out. But it might be more useful to just set it to be straight with the barrel, that there is no convergent range. Single shot. What hand trackers and VR headset do I use? I am using a Valve Index kit. So I've got the Valve Index trackers here. I think you can see this in VR. Or I think you can see this in the screen, the outline of my controller. But I like them. They're fantastic. The amount of tech in these things, the controllers alone are really impressive. And I've heard it before from other people, but it's so hard to know until you've experienced it yourself. It's like VR. I never realized how difficult it is to actually convey how strong of a thing VR is without having experienced it. You can't get it through to someone in any real terms that's going to make them see it. They have to experience it. It's just one of them things. Until you've experienced VR, you have no idea what it's like. Like, I thought for the longest time, I've been waiting for so long to get into it, and I thought for the longest time, I kind of had a vague idea what it was going to be like. I was wrong. I was wrong. Yeah, just straight up. But anyway, for compensation of this, if I mounted it on the left side, right side, something like that, depending on how I pull my weapon when I fire, it might be easier for me to aim with, especially if I'm quick firing. Can I just spawn from here, actually? Will let me do that? A shot dog. What's a shot dog? What are you? Ain't that a silly little weapon you got? Look at that thing. Look at that thing. It reminds me of a rubber duck. Oh, and look at you. Your little knife ready to go. Oh, that's so funny. This is good stuff. I love that. Yeah, let me see that. Let me see that. Look at this thing. It's a little toy. What is this? This is not a toy. Can you reload it? Oh no, I don't think you can reload it. Here you go. Okay, fine with me. I'll take this then. And this. No, come on. Right. There we go. Catch. Wow. He's strong. Good on you. Real strong. I'm impressed. Real strong. I think I need to... Oh, mag's empty. I managed to go through them all. That was the last shot. Do I got any others here? I do. Alright, I'm gonna grab one of these. Pop that in. And just get this weapon saved. There we go. An M4A1 Block 2 CQBR. Yep, that sounds about right, I guess. Sure. I just wish I could kind of change colors on it. Not really my kind of colors. Alright, so I got those two saved, so let's go do some other things. What else we got for choices here? Get out of here. Come on. Yep, go, go, go. Go. You know, I know there's a tube-fed shotgun here. They got the M2 Tactical. What else do they got that we could do? Oh, wait, I know what they got. There. This one is the one that they got. It does not have the stock, though. But the stock version doesn't have the Picatinny rail. Also, the weirdest thing about this thing to me is that it was... I think it was semi-automatic and pump action. And there was, like, a reason for why it operated that way. And I can't remember what it was. Not for the life of me. It's chunky. Maybe a little too big. How about this one? How's this one feel? Oh, actually, this is a neat little trick I found. Damn it. Okay. This is, if you click the thumb pad, it makes it blue. And when it's blue, You got as many as you want. And with shotgun shells, apparently if you double stack them into itself, like, I can't remember how I did it. Oh, like that. I'm using the top of the thumb pad to place a stack of them like that. Okay, this is good. Okay. So this is how they do it. Alright. Yours on fire. What are you doing? That's not fire. You said that's fire. Come on. Shoot. There you go. Good job. Wait a minute. Is this one... Oh, maybe it's a mode select. Here, I gotta hit. I have no idea. I don't know enough about this weapon in particular. What's this? It's a little button there. It's fine, be free. A super shorty. I remember seeing these on, like, Gunbroker back in the day. Oh, interesting. It only took him enough for me to fill it. That's cool. Oh, gotta take the tape off. This is actually one that would make a half-decent sidearm, I feel. Well, I took 3, but why is it doing... Maybe the first one was supposed to load in... It's a bit short and hard to wield. I think that would be your biggest issue with it. Okay, so I can put 1 in there, and then it gives me 2 to load into the 2. Alright, good. That one's neat, but not what I'm looking for. They got a shorty tactical. What is this thing? What is this? Who did this? And thought this was a good idea? Who continued doing this? Oh yeah, that's a great place to put the front sight post. Yep, as far away from the front of the barrel as possible. Perfect place for it. I do kind of like the spots here. Alright, so now I got a sight I can aim with, but I don't feel like it matters this much when the weapon's this short and it's a shotgun. Oh, did I already fire them all? Was that all of them? I guess so. Nope, still not what I'm looking for. Let's just go back in through the categories then. Let's pick out a revolver that I can take. What's a good revolver here? What's this thing? This thing's got a rail on it. What is this? What is that? Look at the size of this thing. For a revolver? Sure. I guess, why not? Let's just make a billion of them first. Ooh, I like the fancy sight. That's cool. It's still got a hammer? Yeah, it's still got a hammer. Fancy ass gun. Futuristic sci-fi revolver. Still hammer driven. Hey, sausage, come here, come here. I want to test this on a sausage. I misjudged you. I like you. I like that a lot now. Oh my. How many shots I get? 6. That's kind of neat. Let's see what I can add to it. Whoa, after I do some jumping. Might buy your own pair considering decent price. They're really nice. I like them a lot. The index has been really nice too. I think the only thing, like, I love the field of view on it and how wide I can see. Peripheral vision, especially with stuff like this, is super important to me. So being able to have that wide field of view is really nice. And it just helps pull you into the environment so much better. But the resolution could be a little bit higher. I do notice on, yeah, weapons like this. So, what is this thing? This is like a shop, an AR-18. I was going to say, this looks like a shop-made AR. But anyway, you notice how there are 2 sight apertures here. There's a large hole and a small hole. And those are typically, from what I've used them for, used for vision requirements. The small aperture being you need to hit things at a distance. It's nice and clear. You don't have obstructed vision. Let me just switch that. There we go. That you don't have obstructed vision. But in VR, this one, it gets a little bit hard to see. I can still do it, but it's definitely not as clear as it could be. And this larger aperture is used for, say, you're wearing a gas mask, night vision, firing at night, anything that's hampering your vision, use the larger sight. You are limited on distance, though, if you want to get a good shot. That sight, you're going to be lucky at about 50 meters to 100. And the small one with 5.56, I can hit 300 with that all day. .556. 7.62 by 3.9. No, that's an AK round. I've just been saying 5.56 too much. That's all. It's like a one-shot Derringer. At least with a Derringer, you get 2 shots. Oh, what was that round? 600 Magnum. Nice. 600 mag. Can I get a speed loader for it? Probably not. Speed loader 12 gauge. That's something I never want to see someone take out. Ever. Alright, 600. I want to see this. Where is it? 0.6? Point? Where is it? I'm not finding it. Tag search. Nope, that's jump. That's jump. Magazine type? No, it's not from a magazine. Set. Ooh, sci-fi fictional. Okay, this would help me find it. There we go. Because there are only 2 pages, so it should be right... It's not in here. Maybe it's a real round, but in a sci-fi gun. What is this? Chaos round. Oh, that's that weird one. Goes for that thing, the mammoth. I do not see the one I am looking for. It's not in here. And this one's too long. Is there a search? I don't see a search. Oh yeah, I had one right on me. Of course I did. Can you stack them? Oh. You can. Oh, yes. There we go. So now I can have all 6 right there. No, I started pulling the trigger too fast for it. So now I can just grab it. I think that's one thing you do have to be aware of with a revolver that I hadn't really considered. You can pull the trigger too fast for it, that the hammer and action do not line up at the right time. You really don't want that, I would imagine. That's a bad thing. Back to classic mode. Let's take a look at a few others here. BFR. That's in 4570. It's gotta... Who does that? Oh, is this one of those ones that you have to reload them all individually? Come on. Oh, there. That's how it does it. Yep. Yeah, you gotta do one of these. This is all individual. Not a huge fan myself of ones that I have to reload that way. This is fine. I don't mind this, a slide out. Personally, my favorite, though, is gonna be like a Webley with the break forward mode. But I do understand that that does limit the caliber that you're firing, because it puts too much strain on the weapon. Trying to figure out how to actually open it. There we go. Hey, at least it's double action. Maybe I'll just take this then. I mean, this is the kind of one I like. Might not be a bad idea. No, I'm gonna put that in the maybe pile. That's a maybe. Hey there, welcome! Welcome to the stream. I'm playing with guns and trying to find a few that I like. I like this one, but it's a little bit silly. I want more like the Webley. Just because I love a break action to it instead of a slide out or the one where you have to load them individually. I really don't care for that one. Alright, what is this? This is in 357. This is a Unica. Where's this from originally? I know I've heard of this one before. Italian, that's what I thought it was. I think that's interesting. Hold on, I just want to take a look at this thing. What a design for the hammer. Huh. And an ambidextrous release on the cylinder. It still requires a push to get them out. On some of them, like the Webley, you can just kind of snap them out like that. That gives me 6 shots. You know what? I don't mind that. Anybody got a suggestion on revolvers they like? Triple regret. Yeah, you're gonna regret. You fire something like that through a revolver. Let's do this. Not gonna lie, the image makes it seem a lot more reasonably sized. That's the power of perspective for you, right there. 3 shots. I only need 1. It's gonna blow my hand right off. I mean, look at the amount of extra metal there is here between the cartridges. Just to make sure this thing doesn't explode. This feels irresponsible. That's the best thing I can use to describe it. What is this? I'm sorry about this, but I gotta test this. Straight center mass. Good job. You nearly made it. But you only get 3 shots. That's wild, though. Why would anybody do that? And apparently it was the Swedish. Why? You know what? It could have been something like avalanche, to set off avalanches. That's all I can think of why you'd do that. And the only other reason is to see if they could. We've seen the other kind of things the Swedes develop. We play War Thunder. We've seen them. FA-83 and 454 Kaisul. This is an interesting round. I haven't read up on it in a while, so I can't speak too much about it. This is another one where it's going to make me, don't need that. Don't need those. Alright, one. And you have to manually spin the cylinder. Oh, I can't remember how this works. Okay, you hit that button to move the cylinder around. Okay. And this is 5 shots? Yes, looks like 5. I think I counted that right. Let's see. Oops. No, I thought I had to put the hammer back. Nope, I guess not. Do a little spin. What? Come on. How do I... There we go. Oh, it's single action. 1, 2. Can I do this? Nope. 3, 4, 5. 5 shots. It's neat, but there's better. Bodyguard 38. 38 just don't feel like that great in this day and age. This is better. Ooh, it does have a laser. It's integrated. It's built right into it, right here. Ain't that weird? Yeah, that ain't got the oomph I'm looking for. A Bull 454. This is another Kaisul. This is a big gun. That is a very different round there. Well, not very different, but this one's a flat nose. And this one is a flat nose, but painted. And who knows what the painting means? I don't. Somebody might. Usually it means something. And this one at least opens up to the side. Oh, and I'm pretty sure the only reason I even like or learn about 454 Kaisul is just because of Helsing. Because that's the round he uses. And it's double action, that's a good thing. This one could be a maybe. I'd love a good excuse to have that round in my arsenal. A C1851 conversion. In 38 rimfire. Whoa, this thing looks old. This is a classic. You can tell just by looking at it, this thing's more of a classic one than anything. In rimfire. The sight being there and not visible if the hammer's up is kind of a neat touch. Not gonna lie. That's kind of neat. Oh. Oh. That was cool. It has a smoke effect. Come on. Oh, that's right, you have to unload the rounds after with something like this. And you have to do it, like, individually. Alright. That's cool. Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. Just make sure all of them are empty. Yep, okay. So, like, the way you have to empty it is... You open it up like that again, and then you use that to push it out, and then you go around through each cylinder, through each piece of the cylinder again, and make sure they're all out. Tedious. We have better ways now, but at the time of muskets and hand-loaded, breech-loaded stuff, amazing. Dardric carbine. What is this thing? What is that? This looks like sci-fi stuff. Or is this a caseless round? No, that's not caseless. There's a case inside there. What in the world is this thing? This looks like bad ideas. This is a revolver? Since when is this a revolver? What is this? Sure, just go in there. Yep. That's fine. Why does it? Okay. Okay, that did it. What is this thing? I'm very confused by it more than anything. And I think this is a magazine that goes in it. This is weird. Oh no. I just figured out why this is a revolver. Who would do this? Oh my god, no. It's a rotating cylinder that's built like a water wheel, almost, is the best way I can think of to describe it. And so as the cylinder progresses, the shape of these rounds allows them to get grabbed and swept up to the chamber. And it's just, this is bizarre. That's weird. Hey there, welcome. Welcome to you. How have you been? Dardric revolver. Here's another one that's set up like this. This was an actual thing? Is this an actual thing? It says it's a post-war revolver in 38 T round or tround. Wow, this is an ugly weapon. This looks more like medical equipment than anything. Okay, so it's like an internal magazine, it must be. And then as the rounds feed back up in, this little cylinder grabs them. And then, I'm guessing, ejects them out here? Or it fires the whole thing. Is it caseless? Is anything ejecting? I didn't see anything. Did anybody else see anything? There it is. Okay, it does. I'm just gonna try and grab one. I want to take a look at it. It's just a regular casing in a weird extra container. Why? My best guess was going to be that this came out before semi-automatics or magazine-fed weapons, but no, this came out in 1954. I don't know what the person was thinking who invented that thing. Oh, you're helping at a disco for kids. Neat. I'll have fun with that. Well, at least you're going to get drinks out of it. It's something. Trying that Dragon Ball Z thing of just like, throw the bullet at him really fast. Sure, that works, right? Does it? Actually? If I pick a big enough round, can I just throw it at him? This round was big. Let's spawn another of them. Not you. Just this. Help if I can remember how to throw. Anyway. On to the next thing. That was sad. Detective Special, 38 Special, not interested. 357 Hawk, I think this is a single action. Yeah, and it's loaded that way. Nope, not interested. 44. Ooh, I like 44. With speed loader? Ooh, even better. I'm hearing good things here so far. Why did that do that? Double action? Yep, it is. And I get 6 shots out of it. That one's going to be in my maybe pile, and it does have a tactical top on it. The Judge in 410. This thing is a meme. That's what I think of this gun. It's a meme. I remember when this thing came out. Lady's Companion. This one reminds me of like a pepper box. It's in 22 short. 22 short? I've never even heard of that. Oh, shoot. I was hoping it was a break action with the size. Come on. Alright, let's see. So, does the whole thing spin? Single action. It does. Huh. The whole thing spins. So it's got 5 barrels. I suppose there are some advantages to that, actually. If you get a dud misfire or anything like that, going to the next round, you're just firing out a different barrel. I could see that being reliable. In that reason, 1866. No, that's probably actually pretty good for that time, then. LAPD 2019 special. Oh, a space gun. Where's my space round? Is this the space round? I don't know, it's got all these weird things that it also comes with, and I'm not sure how any of them are actually used. Look at this thing. What is this? What is that? How do I use that? So this one takes bullets plus a thing? Yeah, that's exactly what I want. More parts in my weapon before I get to fire it. Then what is this thing for? What is this? What is it? Anybody know what this thing is? Because I don't. I don't even see it on here anywhere. Does it? What about here? Does it fit there? Nope. Does it fit here? Nope. It's got 2 triggers too. Why has it got 2 triggers? And why? I just noticed there's a bolt here. Oh, that's where that is. Oh, it must be a cooling coil. I see. Okay. Sorry about this, buddy. Gotta test it. Nice. That works pretty good. Yikes. Merc wieners. Nice outfit, buddy. A rot wiener. Oh, Rotty, how you doing? Quite dead, I see. Nope, not around. Get out of there. It's another one that you gotta hit the button. So that one's powerful, decently strong, but it feels like too many parts, honestly. Too much stuff. Go. Get out of here. Go. Go. Oh, let's see. 22, no. 38, nope. 10.6 by 25. What? Oh my, that's a chunky round. What is this thing? So it says Imperial Revolver, German Empire. Okay, and it is loaded this way. It does look like it's still centerfire. Kind of. It almost looks like a weird mix between the two. I'm gonna guess single action. Yep. Not a ton of oomph to it. Smith & Wesson 29, 44 mag. Oh, this one's a classic. Yeah, that one's not bad. I think they're better, though, in this pile, though. So maybe not this time. 629. Nah, I gotta look for ones that I can put stuff on and make strange things out of. This one looks like it's a break action. It is! Nice. In 357. That's not bad. And I like the size. That's a good sidearm one. You know, if you didn't have an actual, just semi-automatic pistol on you. Yes, I am using a Valve Index, and yes, you can shoot yourself in game. You do have a ton of health, though, so it doesn't necessarily kill you. If you play Pavlov and you do that, though, you die instantly, and then you respawn looking at a really horrific thing. Smith & Wesson 500 Junior. Who is this? Who is this for? Who uses a gun like this? The only sometimes I think about that, but I think it's like the Desert Eagle. You know who I honestly feel those are built for the best? It's just extremely large-handed people. Like, if I had to give Shaq a pistol, a Desert Eagle is probably going to be better fit in his hands. Got some strength to it. I'll give it that for sure. What else we got in here? SW Stealth. In 44. It has a rail on it. Loads from the side. Double action. Got kind of a neat design. That's a possible. I think one of these might be a better fit. Honestly, I'm kind of still liking the Webley. Rhino 40, Rhino 50, Rhino 60. I think that must just be the length of the barrel. An R8 revolver. And 357. Oh. Oh? So, this weapon so far has been a journey. I spawned this weapon, took my first look at it, and was just like, ain't that neat? It's a revolver, a little bit like the Stealth. It's got extra railing on it. Yeah, I kind of like that. I went to open it up. Why is it open that way? Is this meant for left-handed people? And then I saw how many rounds it holds, and it's just like, that's a lot of rounds. But it's just kind of a pain to reload if I wasn't left-handed. This definitely feels like a left-handed gun. So let's just shoot it left-handed then. Ain't nothing stopping me from doing that. Definitely one of the weirdest things I've learned was how to shoot left-handed. Being both right-eye dominant and usually right-hand dominant. Be free! So that's a neat one, but I feel the reload mechanism would screw me up. I'd be expecting it to reload a different way. I'd have to practice with it quite a lot. What is that thing? What is this? Is this their version of a speed loader? Whoa! I wasn't expecting that. It kicks out. Come on, close. Yeah, I'm also not really sure of what the motions are I'm looking to do with one like that. Is this a suppressed weapon? I think this has a suppressor in it. What? That was weird. What was that? Okay, that thing was weird. A Nagant from the Kingdom of Belgium. Nah. RS-15, what is this thing? Yeah, 22 Win Mag? At first I saw 22, and I didn't care, and then I saw Win Mag, and I was just like, what? Sure. Let's try and see how it goes. Got a really futuristic design. What they're going for. 2020, Russian Federation. Pocket pistol. Alright, so I've settled on, I think, this grouping here. I like this one a good amount. Which one was this? Oops, not there. Let's go see. This one was the MP412 Rex. So this one I like. Good to know. Is there anything I can customize on it? It looks like it has a rail, but I'm not sure it really counts as one. Let's add a scope. Sure. Can I just spawn something like this on top of it? Is that silly enough? Does that work? Yeah, I don't like that. What about on this one? On that one, it's fine with it. Yeah, sure. Sure, that works. That gun feels a bit big, but a lot of fun. The Unica, I like. It's a little bit strange, but in a good way. This one seems like a good sidearm one. Maybe that or the Webley. And it automatically ejects the cartridges, which is a nice thing. This one, I don't think you can mount anything to. It still loads out that way. So there's no real need for me to put that one in the vault. I'd just be able to spawn it. You get back here. Not done with you. On this one, though, I can add something. On this one, I don't believe I can. It's only 5-shot anyway. Let's see here. What's something simple like this? Is that as far back as it'll go? I might have put it on backwards. Nope, it's there. It's just not the kind of sight I would want on this at all. How about this? How big is this? That's too big. This one? That one might work. I want something that gives me a fairly quick target acquisition, but I ain't finding much. That's not what I want. Red dot compact. Oh, simple. Nah. Honestly, it's looking like the best bet is going to be some sort of laser system. So let's go with a rail adapter. To shift it to the side, and I will just attach a laser to it. Oops. This one should be fine. I think that's all I need. No, I think other way. Let's see how this goes. It might look a little silly. So this, actually this one's fairly small. It does look like a growth off the side of it more than anything. And I'd have to test it, I think, a few times. The other option would just be to ignore putting anything like that on it and just do this. But it does block if I want to actually aim. Well, I suppose that's what the laser's for. I don't know. Maybe I'll just hang on to this one for now. Let's see how well this one does me. Might be good. Because at least with the Webleyan stuff, I should just be able to just spawn them in whatever map I'm in. Let's go save me a weapon real quick. Hold up. Alright, sorry about that. I am back, and we did save this one. It was a Hunter 44, that's what it was. Alright, so I gotta call it good for now. I will be back a bit later, and I'm gonna go through one of the next categories and pick some stuff out. So, thank you everybody so much for joining. I hope you all had a good time, and I hope you all can join when I come back. So until next time, take care, and goodbye.